this is going to be a slightly different video than the ones you guys are used to seeing from me. It's going to be a bit more free-flowing, a little less structured, kind of like what it's like on stream, but just more chill, in the sense that I'm more or less just going to be talking to the camera, doing what I would normally be doing anyway. So sometimes I might be interacting with the camera, kind of like breaking the fourth wall, so to speak, or but most of the time it's just going to be basically doing my daily tasks. So I'm going to call this task 1 in the vlog. It's basically I have to do a sponsorship, but also, as you guys know, oh, I think I hear Monica. Mon, is that you? As I said that, Monica came here, so. Oh god. That was so.
That's too much.
Yeah, I know, then Newton ran in.
Okay, we'll do it again. Ready?
Okay, go. Now I'm keeping this in. Okay, this is unpolished.
Come here, buddy, come on.
Newton jumped in.
Ah!
Oh gosh. Licking. But yeah, so guys, this is basically gonna be like what it would be like behind the scenes. A lot of it is just gonna be like what actually really happened. So there might be double takes or outtakes or stuff that is just there that I feel like is natural, you know? I just like not trying to make it like the best looking version of something. Okay.
She doesn't care if he falls, you know.
I know, it's ultimate trust. But yeah, guys, like I said, we're gonna build the desk in a second, and then we're just gonna see what else we get up to. So yeah, that's it. Let's get it.
Bye.
I'm not even gonna say bye. I'm just gonna keep it rolling for some parts. Okay.
Okay. I don't know what to say. Do you want to come here and join me?
Yeah, sure.
You sit on my lap this time.
Oh, imagine the video starts like that. Okay, am I hurting you? Am I good?
You're good.
Okay.
You hold.
Alright, sweet. Okay, you ready? Oh, I have to speak, innit?
You're the one holding.
Okay, vlog
That's
channel.
how it goes.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hey. This will be episode 1 of the vlog. I'm assuming as soon as more and more come out, I'll stop calling them episodes. But I feel like these videos are going to be better because it's going to be unpolished. Like there's going to be room for mess ups, slip ups. I can just talk freely with the camera. This is going to be a setup video. What I have to do for a brand is do a setup and basically show the office. So I'm going to do this in cooperation with this vlog. So you guys will get to see kind of like the behind the scenes of what goes into filming content, making content, those kind of stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. This is going to be a fun one. It's a new challenge for me. It's not something I've typically done technically before, although we do vlogs, but I haven't done this style of vlog before, so it's going to be interesting. But either way, guys, I hope that you join me. I hope you enjoy. That sounds like the reaction video, isn't it? I want this to be different. Guys, let's just rock on. Let's get it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have like a transition from when I start the video. I'm going to click, and then bits and bobs are just going to disappear over time. Then you'll see me putting the desk down and then taking the parts apart, building it kind of like a chop screwed version. And then I have an idea of maybe me going onto like the screen, using the desk in different heights. Kind of maybe it would be like if I was to do an Instagram video or like streaming or something like that. It's kind of like off the top of my head. But that's what I'm going to do here. First I have to click the video, and then I have to come back again in a minute and then make sure that I unplug everything and turn off the power so that I can start putting the things into the next room or away so that I can then have space to build. So yeah, that's my planning behind it. You guys will see the end of the TikTok at the end of it. You'll see kind of how much has to go into it for so little at the end, if you think about it. But yeah, this is the plan and this is what I'm going to do. So you guys are just going to see me in the background, and then I'm pretty much going to not pay attention to you guys now so that I can focus on creating this. So hopefully you enjoy the process either way. I think I've got to adjust the height for this. It's too high for the shot that I kind of want to give. I want to get the screen in as well, so that's a good shot. Where's my keep moving forward? Where did I put it? I kind of want it in the shot, man. Did I put it away already? Ah, man. Ah, here it is. Next stage, what we're gonna do now, guys, is we're gonna clear out this stuff, put the desk. Oh my god, we've got to put the desk outside. So yeah, that'll be the next part of the vlog, at least in the video. Put the desk outside. I've got to move the PlayStation and stuff, and then I'll clear this area, hoover it up, kind of vibe, and then we'll put in the new desk. Okay, so guys, the next part of this vlog will be me clearing all the electricals and stuff from behind here. I'll also have to move the lighting lamp from here, and then I'm gonna have to get this desk and I'm gonna have to basically put it outside into the hallway. And then once I've done that, I'll clean like the whole area down here, and then I'll start setting up the new flexi spot. The room looks like this though now. This is the flexi spot desk that we'll be putting up. We've got the camera that's still getting technically a record for the Instagram stories. Got some music down here that I'm playing through the AirPods just to keep you motivated. Once we move all of this stuff, we'll get the setup on the new thing, get it all set up and ready. So yeah guys, I just wanted to show you a little bit behind the scenes of what's gonna eventually be on Instagram in a second. It's gonna take like 2 seconds with like a snap of the fingers. But the actual stuff that goes behind it, because it isn't as fancy as it might look with all the music and editing and stuff like that. There is work that goes behind it. So yeah, I'm going to continue to show you guys what's like, but yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying so far. I thought I'd put the camera down here for a second, because I think one of the cool things that I'm actually enjoying about doing this vlog is giving you guys a little bit behind the scenes at what actually happens when making content, which is fair. But it's also good to be able to just talk out loud and express some of the things that I might be thinking in my head from a different perspective. And I think that's really cool, so I think I'm going to definitely continue to do these vlogs. Whether anybody watches them or not, it's kind of not the point at this point now. I feel like I need to do this for me as well, keep a little mental diary. Obviously if you guys watch in and tune in, that would be great, but I think it's something different and I like that. I feel like these vlogs could be a way for me to actually just get a lot of my inner thoughts off. Free therapy. Who doesn't love free therapy? I'll probably add in some soundtracks there and be like, yay! Well, maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, now, like I said guys, I'm gonna clean this area right here, get rid of all of that stuff, and then get into it. But one thing I realized as I was sitting down, I kind of showed them briefly for the Instagram video reel that I'll be making, but let me share them with you guys. Some of the books that are on my to-read list. First one is this one here, called Master Your Emotions. I really want to overcome like some of the, I'm not saying the negative thoughts that I have, but sometimes I feel like you could be doing so well on something and then you can like have an intrusive thought that's just like, oh, you're not good enough, or oh, I can't do this, and then it just ruins everything. So I need to kind of get better at doing that. One book that I'm partly through right now is called Rich Dad Poor Dad. If you guys haven't read this, I highly suggest it. It's really good and it teaches you basically little lessons on how to basically, I wouldn't say build wealth, but it's like money management. What the divide is, how you should have money work for you instead of you working for money. Things like that are really good. I've got another book here that I've got to read. It's called The Law of Attraction. Well, basically it's money and the law of attraction. See if you guys can see it here. It's a pretty cool one. That's on my to-do list. And another book on my to-do list is this one here. It's called the 80-20 Principle. Basically, the whole idea of it is basically learning how to achieve more with less. So yeah, just to let you guys know, those are some things that I'm currently doing or wanting to do on the side. You know, apart from like streaming and doing like vlogs and the reaction videos. So yeah, I feel like this is going to be a good chance for me just to have a time to chat with you guys about some of the stuff that is on my mind and some of the stuff that I'm up to or reading and just stuff like that. Also, if you guys have any other good books, I'm proper like really starting to get into like self-help books, because free therapy, you know, who doesn't need that? And also a lot of the times these books, especially this one here, Rich Dad Poor Dad, it kind of acts like a little mentor. There are some times where I feel like we don't always have the best kind of examples growing up. And I'm not to say I didn't have the best examples, because I don't want to shit on anybody that kind of raised me. Like, thank you, you did your best, I appreciate you. But there are some things that you need to learn to like get to the next level. And I feel like books are the one place that you don't have to worry about having that influence in your life. You can just pick up a book and learn the knowledge from that. So yeah, if you guys have any books or any suggestions that you feel like you could pass on to me, drop it down in the comment, let me know, that'd be great. But yeah, back to the actual building part of this vlog, the flexi spot. So yeah, I'm gonna get back into that. Good little break. Okay guys, so I've realized that I'm gonna have to do kind of like 2 shots of everything on the camera and on here, but hey, it is what it is. It's a learning curve, right? Time to open and make the disc.
Niggas ain't gotta respect, niggas just gotta accept. I put that top left, I love my Crody to death. Hype Williams, Lil X, if he don't say it direct, give a fuck. I put some ice on her hand.
So guys, quick update. This is taking like maybe twice as long as I thought it would. Not because it's hard or anything, it's actually fairly simple, the instructions, and just kind of, I feel like once you do enough IKEA builds or stuff like that, then you kind of get the idea of building in general, plus Lego has really helped. But I think the thing I'm finding the most difficult should I say, is the transition in between filming for portrait mode and then obviously landscape. Have I done that the right way? I don't know on camera, kind of a bit tired right now, but yeah, so the difference is flipping between one phone to do like a camera, portrait, and then going into landscape. I'm basically having to do twice of the shots. So when I'm filming this, instead of just building it once and putting it on, I've got to go reback and then put it on again. So it's kind of long, but I know it'll be worth it in the end. But right now it's kind of at that point where I'm like, ugh, like just a little bit of stress. But hey, it is what it is. It's the life of a content creator, right? So yeah, this is definitely a new experience for me. I think most of the time I'm just gonna try and stick to probably just one form of content, whether it be just making a vlog or maybe just like streaming or something. But I'm glad that I am able to do this, and it is, like I said in the beginning of this, it's pushed me out of my comfort zone. And something in the very beginning where I was like, I don't know if I can do this, I'm at that point where I'm like, yeah, I can. I just gotta keep pushing through. So yeah, quick little update number. I don't even know what number this is off the top of my head. I've done so many different takes of things, but update nonetheless. Time to get back into it.
Niggas ain't gotta respect, niggas just gotta accept. I put that top left, I love my Crody to death. Hype Williams, Lil X, if he don't say it direct, give a fuck. Ice on her hand, I let her take an advance. She wasn't going as planned, I put her shit in the van. She gotta move with a friend, her she went back to the man. Give a fuck, I just put a wagon in the driveway, you know I did. When I shoot my shot, it's took a while, where it's going.
Okay guys, so this is the end of the vlog. We did a lot, man. We pushed ourselves today. There's so many new different experiences that I've done. But I feel like vlogging is a nice place to kind of land. It's like a mix between everything I feel like I do, whether it be the reacting, the streaming. It's like a nice little balance. I think for the next couple of videos, I'm gonna really be trying to like push myself outside of my comfort zone. One thing I've got in mind is like outside vlogging. I know I vlog or I react or I'm in front of a camera a lot, so I'm kind of used to that aspect of things. But I think like the public part of it, like going outside and having that fear of people watching me and judging me, is kind of something I want to get over. I feel like once I'm able to do that, like I can get to another level. But yeah, so I feel like the next vlog will be something outside, an actual day out, so to speak. So I'm looking forward to that. But I just want to say thank you. Whether you watch like the whole thing, 2 minutes of it, you just skim through, thank you for taking your time out to spend time with me. It genuinely means the world to me. And I will say that going forward, I know I said in the beginning of this video that the video that I made in this video, basically the Instagram that I made from the long form content, I'm not going to post that here, I'm going to post that on Instagram. So if you guys want to go check out the socials, please do that. But I will say one more thing as a wrap up. I just want to say in all honesty, as whether you support me on here, on stream, on YouTube, I am so thankful to all of you, and I know that we are going to take this to new heights. I want to say thank you, and if you do manage to take anything from this video, it would be just pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone. If you do something that does that for you this week, please let me know what it is, and until the next reaction or video,